Hello, welcome to this lecture. So, in today's session, we will be discussing some questions in order to make our concepts clear. So, I will be discussing objective type questions in this session. We had completed strings in our last lecture. So, let's start. So, we had learned about string. String is a compound data type. We learned about how to calculate the length of a string, traversing a string, so using the help of forward and backward index, slicing a string by the colon, comparison of a string, find function. We also learned about the index function, loop and counting. So let's start our today's questions. So there is two part. In the first part, I have taken MCQs, and the second part, I predict the output questions. So let's start. What will the output of the following code? So I have given a piece of code. So there is a variable which holds Python. So and I have provided -1. So what is -1? That's the start index. So in backward index, the indexing starts from last character and the index value of that is -1. So the answer will be option number B, and will be printed. You can check the same. Let's check the same. And yes, our answer is right. Now let's come to question number 2. Which of the following statements about string in Python is true? Python strings. So the first option is Pythons are mutable data types. Then it's wrong. String can be modified after creation. It is also wrong. Strings are immutable sequence of characters. So option number C is right. Strings are immutable. That means once created, that cannot be modified. If you modified a string after creation, a new string is created, and you can verify the same using the finding the address of the string by using the id function. Coming to question number 3, what will the output of the following code? So we have been given a variable text, and it is having the hello world is the value it is holding. It is in string format, and we are slicing it. So the start index is 0 and end index is 5. So that means that slicing starts from 0. So 0th index, and it goes and it completes before 5th index. So 0 to 4. So HELL. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer will be hello. How hello? Because H is having 0th index, E is having 1, L is having 2, second L is having 3, and O is having 4. So the answer will be hello. So that is the option number A. Coming to question number 4. Then question number 4, which method is find the number of characters in a string? Then it's a straightforward question. Then the answer will be len function. Coming to question number 5. What will be the output of the following code? Yes.find PRO. So find function will give you the index value of where it is found, and if it is not found, then it will return -1. So let's check where it is pro. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer will be 7th, as pro can be found at 7th index. The P of pro is in 7th index when you go to forward index. You can check the same. Now let me run the same code in VS Code as well, and I will show you the same. I hope you are having no issue how this is happening, because P is having 0 index, Y is having 1 index, and T is having 2 index, H is having 3 index, O is having 4 index, N is having 5th index, space that is having 6th index, and another pro is having 7th index. So therefore the answer is 7. I hope you are clear with this. Now let me run the same, and yes, our answer is right. Coming to question number 6, what happens if when you try to modify the character in a string like this? So we have firstly declared a string over here, text, which is having the value hello. Then we are trying to change h by j, but this is not allowed. Why this is not allowed? Because string is a immutable data type that is once declared, it cannot be modified. So it will return type error. Why it will type error? Because this is allowed only in case of mutable data type. For example, list. If it was list, then there would have been no issue. I am showing the same, and yes, type error. Why type error? String object do not support item assessment. So basically the user was trying to change the 0th index. So h, he wanted to change, but it is not possible. If it was list, then it would have been possible. Coming to question number 7, what will be the output of following code? So we have been provided here text hello world. So print -1. So start index and end index are not given. So if it is not given, then we will consider default. It will start from h and end will it will end in d. Then -1. What do -1 means? So -1 is the step. So negative index. So it will completely change the string. So how it will change? So -1 has this. So it will print d, then l, then r, then o, then w, then the space over here, then o, then l, and l, then e, then h. And finally, we will get option number B. I will show the same to you. And we are getting the same. Coming to question number 8, which of the following is the correct way to check if a string starts with a substring? So substring is a part from the main string, and we can do so by string, that is the main string starts with the, and we will write the substring that what you want to find. So this is used when you want to check the suffix and prefix of the string. Coming to question number 9, then question 9 asks us what will be the output. You are given B, apple is greater than apple is less than banana. So banana is greater than apple. So how it works? So it will first check the A, first 0th index, then which is greater? B is greater than A. Why? Because whenever in dictionary you will find then A comes before B. So whenever you will solve this question, the order will be like B is greater than A and C is greater than B. So it will go likewise. Let me explain. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and likewise. So there will be always a greater than sign, because it's the same order in which words are there in dictionary. Now, if I talk about the internal working, so the internal working is based on Unicode values. So when you find the Unicode values, let me show the same. So Unicode values of anything can be found by the OR function. So the Unicode value of A must be, let's check, it's 97, and what's of B? It's 98. So 98 is greater than 97. Therefore, that will be the answer. Let me write it. The converse of Unicode value is CHR. So it will return you the character. So if I do the converse, CHR 97, I will get a small a. Similarly, if I write here 98, then I will get B. And yes. So I hope this is clear. So this will return true. Coming to question number 10, what will the output of the following code? So we have been given here a piece of code So text is a variable which is having uh, Python in string format. Why string? Because it is enclosed in quotations. So there is a string slicing. So here P will get a zeroth index, Y will get first index, T will get second, H will get third, O will get index number 4, and N will get index 5. So your slicing starts from 4 and before 6. So 4, so your slicing starts from 1 and before 6. Sorry, so slicing starts from 1. The start index is 1 and the end index is 4. So before 4, so that is C. So the answer will be YTH. Let's check the same. Start index is 1, so it will start with index number 1 and it will end before index number 4. So before index number 4, that means till 3. And we are getting YTH, and that's right. Now we will be discussing section 2, in which we need to predict the output. So our first question goes like, we have been given text variable and which is having string Python programming, and then we have been given another variable named result, which is having an expression text dot find O5 comma 15. So what do find do? So find will give us the occurrence of that character at which index value, and finally we are asked to say the value of result function, result variable. So here the index will start with P. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So N is having index number 5. Yes, we can see that. And from 5 to 15, 5, 6, it is occupied by space, this space, 7, this P, 8, R, 9, O, and 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is the part where we are allowed to search. So where is O occurring here in for the first time? So sixth index was the fifth index is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in ninth index, let's check the same. And yes, we are getting right. I am explaining yet again. P is having index 0, Y is having index 1, T is having index 2, H is having index 3, O is having index 4, N is having an index 5. P, Y, T, H, O, N starts from, index always starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from 5, so from this value till 15. So space is having index number 6. Another P is having index number 7, the from programming. R is having index number 8. 9, O is having index number 9. G 10, R is having 11, A is having 12, M is having 13, another M is having 14, and finally I is having 15. So here we are asked to check the first occurrence of O. So O is having index number 9, therefore we are getting O when we run this code. So we are done with this, and now let's go to the next question. So in the next question, we are asked strip. So what do strip do? So strip will remove the spaces from our text or any thing, our string, to be honest. So there is two type of strip: R strip, so from right side it will remove the space, and L strip from the left side. When you will write only strip, so from both side it will be removed. So what will happen? So here we can see that Python, there was space before as well as after. So strip will make this look Python. So now text has become this thing, and then we are asked to calculate the length. So length is now 6. I want to show you something. If I ask you to calculate the length here itself, so what will be the length be? So here we need to, it will not be 6 here. Let me show the same. Print length text. Most probably it will be 10. Why 10? Because 6, and here, though you can't see, but I can see there is 2 space. First is space, second space, then here 6 characters, then again 2 space. So total 6 plus 2 plus 2. So that makes 10. So space is also counted as a string, and any special characters are all part of a string. I hope you are clear with this. Coming to question number 13. So in question number 13, we are asked to see count of L. So how many times L is there? So it's a simple question. So L is, count function will give you the number of times some character has occurred, or some character set has occurred. So L has occurred 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. So the answer for this will be 3. And LO. So LO is a character set. So it should appear as it is. So LO has appeared only once. So for this, the answer will be 1. Let's check the same. 3 and 1. It's correct. Now I want to change the Sunday or Monday. Every is fun. So now tell me, what will be the answer for this? Day. So it will check how many times day is there. So day is now 3 times. So the answer will be 3. If I will give something Z, so how many times Z is there? It is not even 1, so it will give 0. Similarly, A, how many times is there? So A is 1, 2, 3. So it will, AB is also 3 times, so it must give 3. I hope you are clear with this. Now let's go to question number 14. So question number 14, we have been given a function. So def count vowel is the function name. Text, it is taking text as a parameter. Vowels, we are defining a variable A, E, I, O, U in both capital and small. Then we are writing count is equal to 0, another variable. If char in 4 char in text, so it is a loop will be working whenever we will pass any thing on as argument in text. So it will be looping. If char in vowel, so if it encounters A, E, I, O, U in that text, then what happens? There it will be update of the variable count by 1, and then you will get the count. So let me show the same. So Python is great. So how many vowels here? 1, 2, 3. Why? How 3 it is working? Because you can see that A, E, I, O, U. So it is part of this. So the answer for this will be 4. And yes, we are getting 4. Let me change this and write India is great. So how will this work? So this is parameter, this is the argument pass. So text will have now this value, then it will go to line number this function is being called, so this function will be called over here. It will go line number 1. I have changed. Then it will check if it is for loop will work. If one by one it will check I, then if I is part of vowels, means it is having A, I, O, U, then the count variable will increase from 0 to 1. So let's check how many times I is there. 1. How many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it must give 5. How 5? I explained you. Each character will go one by one because of the for loop. And 6 we are getting. I guess I mistook one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 vowels are there. 2 times I, 3 times I, 2 times A, and 1 time E. Coming to the last, so what will be the output of the following code? So S1 is variable that is having ABC and another variable S2 ABCD. So S2 will be greater than S1. Yes, because here there is nothing, but here it is B. So definitely first will return true and second will return false, because S1 is less than, obviously if something is true, then other will be false. Let's check the same. True and false. So finally we have completed unit number 4, and now I am concluding this video. Thank you so much.